Good morning, everyone. I've been challenged by Bushcraft Family. Yeah, to show how we prep on a budget. So every week we have a grocery / whatever. Now we have some other places that we put things away, but our grocery list consists of taxables as well. So like if we need laundry detergent or dishwashing pods or shampoos or Advil, Tylenol, whatever, it comes off from that bill. So I don't know how long ago it was. It's got to be at least a month now, maybe longer. We did a thing because Allie's graduating in June. So we did a thing for her, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So every other week, I've been taking money out of the grocery budget to help with that. So, and also, I'm just going to put this out there. We do other jobs during the week after our day to help. Okay. So that being said, on certain days, I go through each rooms of importance. Where do you keep your stuff? Go to the bathroom. Think about, okay, what do we need? Go to the places where you go and keep those things. So, like, I'll just say our main bathroom keeps a lot of things. However, I don't keep a lot of everything in there. I put it in the other bathroom or in the dungeon, aka basement, or wherever, because you shouldn't keep everything in one place. So if I open a bottle of shampoo, per se, I will look for coupons, and I'll look on the apps that I have to the stores that I go to, and they have clip coupons right on those apps. So I'll search for like shampoos, conditioners. If they have a sale, I may pick up a bunch because that saves us money later. I've done a video on our shampoos, conditioners, and whatnots for the bathroom, toothpaste, blah, blah, blah. Right now, I'm working on toothpaste. So I got we ran out. Like we had one tube left in each bathroom, and I had one put back, and then I ended up opening that one. So therefore, we have none. Oh, I think we have one put back. Maybe, no, one put back because I opened the other one. So now we only have one toothpaste put back. And normally I've got like boxes of toothpaste. We have packages of like bulk soap. But things start dwindling down when you don't keep up. And it's really easy to be like, oh, we got tons of that. And then you're using it. And then you're working on other things. And meanwhile, this is diminishing. Months later, you're like, uh-oh. So it's normal. Don't beat yourself up about it. I've decided I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to beat myself up, because we're doing the best we can with what we have. So on a budget, I write down everything that we need. Now, that's a list that we have to fill in holes. Once things get kind of good, I take the star off from it and I just put a little line next to it saying it's still needed to be worked on, but it's no longer a star. Like, it's not like a dire must fill in these holes. That's how I write it. So our pantry, our working pantry, and our long-term pantry are two different things. So I may, we have a long-term pantry. However, if you go through the dates and things and you start pulling things forward, you start using those things. So because you're using those things, now your grocery list isn't as big because you're going to be falling on those things to... you need to eat those things. So now that your grocery list, you don't need to be getting all those freezer things and everything. You're just buying maybe bread, cheese, the things that you use every week, your creamer, your produce, like your bananas, your apples, your strawberries, your raspberries, your blueberries, stuff like that. So now you're getting those things, but you're not having to buy maybe frozen meat, or you're not having to buy big things of veggies because you have them deep froze or you have them in cans. We buy by the flat. So being that I will be pulling from the freezer, I don't have to buy all that meat. Now I can take that money that was going to be used on meat and I can start filling in holes. That doesn't mean it has to be food. Maybe we need new sleeping bags, which we don't, but I'm just throwing something out there. Maybe we need to work on our medical kits. We don't, but I'm just throwing that out there. Medical kits I usually go through once a year. And what's really, really important in there is the Tylenol and Advil. I need to make sure that that's not out of date. If it's still good, I pull it out and I put it in the main cabinet where we all get it when we need it on a regular basis for some. So that's what I do there. So today I'm actually running late and I had a cricket enclosure to do, and I gotta go out and get crickets and fill up the truck with gas. And also certain times I like to challenge myself and I put gas on the grocery list. So our truck is pretty good size gas tank and it's got a reserve, so it's costs a lot to get the truck filled, especially when it's like a quarter of a tank, which it is now. But I like to do that because I like to cycle through. I usually do it when it's around half or even like a quarter and keep that tank full. But doing that so long, sometimes I like to bring it down and then bring it up with fresh, clean gas. So, yeah. So I guess that this week, I'm just going to go on this week. I mean, we can talk about what else I do here and there later, I guess, either in this video or another time. I'm going to be pulling some things from the freezer this week, so I'm not going to be buying a lot of meats and this and that and the other thing. So that's when you would buy your flats. Now, if you need more pasta, get a whole thing of pasta, a whole flat. If you need tomato sauce and you don't can your own, get a whole flat. Maybe you like canned potatoes or canned veggies or canned fruits to put back, get flats of that. I mean, most of the time, anywhere between $11 and $20, you can get a flat of food. So if you're not buying meat, you can get flats of food, canned, jarred, or boxed. So if you got kiddos at home and they like boxed macaroni and cheese, try to get the non-GMO, no bioengineered mac and cheese maybe, but good luck, because it seems like nowadays everything has that in it. And we do eat a little bit of it, I'm going to be honest with you. So, it is what it is, I guess. We try to stay away from those things, but even your Doritos nowadays. So we do this thing called taco salad night. If you want to make a taco or a wrap, you can make that. If you want to make one of those where you take a wrap and you put some, cheese and you lay a crunchy taco in there and then you fill it and you fold it over and it's a crunchy cheese wrap or crunchy wrap or whatever it's called. You can do that, but we like to put tortillas and or Doritos, and then what we do is we put all of our fixing and make a taco salad out of that and nachos, basically. So, prepping meals ahead of time. We actually have a board, which is empty right now because I'm going grocery shopping. but we have a board right here. You can list your meals and then make your list of things that you need that you don't have for those meals. Go around your house. If you have holes to fill, go around your house and figure out, okay, this freezer's got this, that freezer's got that. What do I need to pull from the fridge? What do I need to pull from the pantry? And plan your meals out of those things to start cycling through your food, because expiration dates exist for a lot of things. So then if you have a lot of things, that's actually a good thing. If you have a lot of things in your home that you need to be using up, that is where your meal plans come in. Now your grocery list, that's when you can fill those holes back in with the newer store-bought things or your dairy things or whatever to start building up those fresh again. Or if you are good on food, but you're pulling things forward and things need to be used up, you're not buying those certain things during your regular grocery shops, you can work on other things, like maybe your medical kit is all out of date and you have to start over. Maybe you have some things that you want to get for camping, or that you and your family want to do bug out bags. Maybe you want to do a better everyday carry bag, and now that money can go towards those things. So that's what I'm going to do. So I actually don't have a lot to get this week, but I do at the same time. Now, again, this week I've decided to put gas, because of the other things we're working on that are unmentioned. I've decided to do gas on the grocery list this week, and I've decided that I am going to break, and I'm going to do, this is an odd week to do this because I'm actually buying canvases to do my paintings. So that also will come out of this. And that's how we get the things that we want and need. So if you have wants, that's a good time to do them as well when things are good, but you're still also putting a little bit back. Don't ever buy something that you want and don't really maybe need without putting some things back. Always be putting something back. All right, let's see. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't like these things, but we have, like, we pay per month. So, like, if I want to do this 5 times a day, I can. It's like an unlimited amount of truck wash. I didn't get no extras, so there's no like purple, blue, pink cotton candy foam. These things remind me of those things from Sesame Street. Yep. I'm always afraid of getting stuck in one. I'm always afraid of something malfunctioning. And I'll talk about it in a sec. Sprayer! Ah! My voice is hoarse because all these allergens coming about. So here comes the clean. And then the dryers. I vacuumed. So here comes the dryers. Don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Ugh. But 3 bags, get 3 free. So I believe that these were like $2.18 a piece. Yeah. Two bags left. So we estimated pretty good, and we have all this junk to deal with. Yep. So this is the only bed we didn't get to tonight because both of our backs, after doing stuff all day, we did not get to this bed. But all of those will be going into there. This is the mess from last year, and Allie and I, that's what we'll spend our day sometime this week doing. Is untangling that whole mess. No, I'm just kidding. We're just gonna grab our clips. Waste not, want not, right? So, haven't done anything out there. I have to flatten this out. Haven't done anything out there. We're gonna be straightening out these wood piles. We have something started out there. That's a surprise. This all needs cleaned up. But anyway, we got this one done. We got this one done. This one we still have to go, well, I have to go through on my hands and knees, but and get some of those chunks and break them up and twirl it. This, we're gonna amend this with a little bit of soil, but really, it doesn't really need a lot of soil this year. So we left that, we just cleaned it out, and then we did this one. Yep. So, yeah. Yep. So we got chairs tipped over, and looks like our rose bush and our strawberries are all starting to do some stuff. Our coral bells are starting to grow, so I'll be having to come out here and deal with things. Our chives are coming up, cilantro, the thyme, many other plants that are coming up. So yeah, fun times. Let's go up here. Oh yeah, the roses are coming up, the phlox, the midnight masquerade, all those strawberries. So yeah, we got a lot to do out here. And then we have a lot to do out there. We got both side yards to do. The front yard we have done numerous times, but it'll need to be done again. And then of course we need to do all this, and in between there, yeah. So, yep. There's my can from when I was working out here. I don't know what that is. That's weird. That must be like a piece of dirt that needs to get something. Anyway, lots and lots of yard work. So, yeah. They give them a spring fall food at the beginning and end of each season where the pond's not frozen or, below 45 degrees. So I've been feeding them just about every 3 days for now. And then it'll be every other, and then it'll be almost every day. And then we'll back it off. Because during the spring and summer, they eat a lot of bugs and algae, and I want them to do that. So I think we only lost one fish this year. Normally we don't at all, but the one fish, she was about 5 years old. Yeah, she was about 4 or 5. She was our butterfly fancy tail white one, so I have not seen her yet. because she did come out late last year too. So we don't ever have to buy any because they make, and they just keep making more. It's almost time to set the waterfall back up.